against you. But he wanted me to tell everybody that he loves North Carolina. That's a great thing to say after you say that you're from New Jersey. That's a very important thing to say down here. Some of his favorite comedians include George Carlin and Louis Black, two great guys. This guy believes that laughter is the best medicine. And I think he's proved it to me all 4 weeks. I picked him to go first because he's big and he's powerful. A big round of applause for Tyler.
Thank you for that introduction. My name is Tyler, and I'm a chiropractor. That's not the joke. Being a chiropractor is not like being the Rodney Dangerfield of healthcare. That's right, no respect, no respect. You know, it's really tough being a chiropractor. Tonight, you know, at the end of the show, most comedians give away their DVD or their t-shirts. Tonight, I'll be doing $5 spinal screens upon exiting the show tonight. So if you need your back checked, I'll be here for you. You know, and even your friends are rough on you too. You know, we'll go out to a cocktail party, and my friends will be there with me, and there'll be some nice young ladies at the party, and they'll come up to me and say, "Oh, hi Tyler, well, what do you do for a living?" And of course, God forbid I should say, "Oh, I'm a doctor." Across the room, you'll hear my friends yell, "He's not a real doctor, he's a chiropractor! He's a chiropractor!" Real nice, you know? No respect at all, no respect at all. The other night I was out having steak with my friend. And we went to this nice steak place here in town, Sullivan's. And the waitress came over and she said, "Hey fellas, I'm sorry, I've got to inform you that you know, it's going to be a little while. The chef in the back, he slipped and fell and hurt his back, and he's going to be looking for a doctor." So I said, "Oh, I'm not a real doctor. My friend here, the real attorney, asshole, and I'm sure he can help out in the back. I'm sure the restaurant's got great liability insurance." That one goes over real well. My friend, the attorney. You know, everyone's getting involved in healthcare now. You know, the hospitals are buying up every single urgent care, and every primary care is now owned by some big conglomerate. And even the pharmacies now are getting into the action. Can you believe this? You know, CVS, Eckerd, and Rite Aid are all offering doctors right there in the pharmacy. Can you believe this? The other day I pulled up to CVS with my kid, and he sent me in to get a few things. In 15 minutes, I was in CVS. I came out, I had bubble gum, a bag of gummy bears, and I had a Diet Mountain Dew, and I had this jelly, weird feeling in my rear end as I exited. But I had a clean bill of health on my prostate. And I'm not the real doctor. I'm not the real doctor. Are you kidding me? This guy is in the cubicle in aisle 3 between the preparation agent and the diapers. I'm not the real doctor. You gotta be kidding me. It's rough being out there as a chiropractor. You know, we got real problems in healthcare in this country. I'm sure you're aware. We're like 5% of the world's population. You realize that? There's like 6 billion people in the world. We're just 5% of the world's population. But we consume like 80% of all the drugs in this country. In the world, 80% of the drugs right here in the USA are consumed by Americans. And every day in my practice, I see housewives. And some of these housewives are taking like 2 or 3 of these antidepressants. Right? And every single guy I see over the age of 50 is taking like Cialis or taking this Viagra. What does this mean in our country? This means we got a whole lot of miserable housewives, and we got a whole lot of guys walking around with 4-hour erections. Shouldn't one upset the other one? I'm not the real doctor. Are you kidding me? You know, the real commercial for this should be, you know, Prozac and Viagra. You know? Not for married couples. The symptoms sure to include constant bitching and complaining. You're on the wrong side of the bed again. I could never stand your mother. I didn't want to get married. What am I going to do with this 4-hour erection? Here, take a pain pill. Hey, shove it up your ass. I want a divorce. I'm not the real doctor. You know, people are funny, you know. Patients always ask you, first thing I want to ask the chiropractor is, well, what's that cracking sound, doc? You know, what's the cracking sound I hear? And you know, I explained to him that in the joints, there's fluid and air, and that makes that little popping sound in your knuckles, and it's completely okay. But they'll go even further, patients, you know? They'll come in and they'll go, well, I'm a triathlete, and I train all over the world, but when I do this, doc, I get this cracking sound, right in here in my shoulder. You hear that? You hear that? What should I do with that? And a lot of it's just common sense being a doctor. I said, don't do this. Who does that? What are you doing? And a lot of time it's just common sense. You know, I had this patient just yesterday, came in the door. I swear, she came in, she said, Doc, when I press here it cracks, and when I press here it cracks, and when I press here it cracks. What's wrong? And again, it's just a lot of common sense. I said, sweetheart, you got a broken finger. Common sense. A little common sense. Who's the real doctor? Unbelievable. No respect. But there's times I get those moments to shine, you know? And my friends undoubtedly need my help at some point. So, the other day, my friend's wife, Nancy, called me up and she said, Tyler, Jack fell off the roof. He had the ladder, and he's putting his shingles on. I told him not to do it, but he hurt his back. And he doesn't want to go see the real doctor at the hospital in 6 hours. Can he come in and see you? Okay, bring him in. So Jack comes in, and sure as heck, I take x-rays, and his back is fine. There's no fracture, there's no broken bones. And then it takes like 30 minutes of muscle stim and heat and ice and massage, and the girls are working on him, and he's feeling pretty good. And I get him on the adjusting table, he's moving pretty well, and just as I'm about to adjust his lower back, right, he's got to bust my chops again. And he looks up and says, Tyler, what's that cracking sound? I mean, you're not going to hurt me, are you? And I said, no, for the umpteenth time, do I have to explain what that cracking sound is? So I said to him, hey, Jack, you know what that sound is? That's your wallet opening up. Your insurance sucks. Charges for today are $185, paid by cash or credit card,